Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I'm going to provide a energy reading for today. Today's Friday. We're in the beginning month of February. So let's see what we got. So the first message I have is make sure you're boosting relationships and partnerships with teamwork and compromising and collaborating. So that should be taking place now until April. Yeah, so boosting relationships, teamwork, compromise, and collaboration from now until April. Make sure you are focusing on your personal growth when it comes to self esteem and your emotions about your self esteem. And that should be that should be happening all the time, but that just make sure you are being mindful of that from now until the month of May. Personal growth. Also, there is going to be a change in your emotional life and in your emotional health. There's going to be a transformation, and that's going to take place possibly starting October. So it looks like the previous was work on personal growth, emotional health, self-esteem, and then by possibly doing all that great work, there is going to be a change in your emotional life in the month of October. It will be a major transformation. Any any deeper issues that need to be resolved or awakened to, that is happening as of now and possibly to the end of February. Or if there is any deeper issues that have been either rising or has risen, you will be awakened to it. Starting obviously, if you I was this one, you may already be awakened to some deeper issues that need to be resolved, but I'm getting from now until end of February. Sorry. All right. As far as any success, if there were any setbacks, uh, there's going to be success after any setbacks, and that could be basically you'll go through a growth transformation, which the two previous cards were basically growth and transformation and change. So what I'm getting with this, there there will be a guaranteed success by November, December. Okay, I'm getting around like November, maybe the last 2 weeks of November, and then the month of December. Okay, so success after a setback for the last 2 weeks of November and December. It will definitely be some growth, and that could be financially. I'm getting financially and self. Okay, self. All right, so next message here is enjoy life when it comes to music, love, and romance, and your energy. So high vibration and harmony starting now all the way till, let's see, all the way till maybe October. So this could go two ways. The more you focus on music, love, and romance, and all the other personal issues, words like self esteem, financial stability, the love and romance and harmony may not come in until October, which is fine if you already have a lot of things to focus on within self. The more you're focusing on self, then this could be a little bit of a process that can be sped up when it comes to harmony, music, love, or romance. Now, this is for individuals that are men or women that are looking for a love life and romance, possibly. So just be mindful. The more you're working on yourself, then obviously the better you will attract. Okay. All right. What's next? So I got a couple messages here, so all right. When it comes to any so there's a lot of people that are on like soulmate journeys, twin flame journeys, just partnerships, relationships. What I'm getting with that is, or possibly just like working on self, trying to figure out your destiny. And what happens with a lot of times when we have soulmates, it's only to really trigger um to what your destiny is, or like trigger yourself into basically like healing, or it can trigger you into really creating something within yourself that was meant for you. So basically like your destiny, right? So make sure this applies to like if people were like in a soulmate relationship and it didn't work out. Only you would know if it worked out or not. Especially like if it wasn't like a soulmate is not like a not healthy relationship, all right? Um there's two different types. Like you have soulmates that, okay, this is your soulmate, lovely, healthy, beautiful, and then you have the other type of soulmate relationships that kind of like trigger some shadow work, some healing that needs to be completed and done within the person, that the person may not realize that they had these type of um, healing or discovery or things that need that the person needs to learn about themselves. All right, so this applies to soulmate relationships or connections that did trigger either the destiny or creation or recovery, healing, etc. If there's a completion on that, make sure you're not in feeling like guilty. Okay, make sure you're not feeling guilty. It's a human experience. It's a life experience. Make sure you're not feeling guilty, and let's see, not feeling guilty, and definitely not like sitting around basically reliving the situation that didn't work out. Basically, that's what I'm getting. Make sure you're not feeling guilty. You're not sitting around waiting or even talking about um a situation that is completed. So this boils down to like a relationship, um not necessarily a soulmate, but obviously you love and care about a person, okay, man or woman, and basically what happens, it possibly didn't work out. So just make sure that if a relationship did not work out, you're not focusing on feeling guilty on what she has done or did, and basically sitting around thinking that your life is over, and basically talking about the relationship, um, because you may be feeling impatient when it comes to happiness or basically learning something. Like possibly this person may feel like they didn't learn anything or they don't feel happy, right? So I'm gonna keep going because this one is like a short message, and it is for someone that, man or woman, that possibly just didn't have a good experience when it comes to a connection. And in the connection, um, there might have been someone that didn't, either they feel guilty for either um, talking about what happened, and possibly just not, maybe they feel like they didn't learn anything about this situation. Either way, just make sure you're focusing on joy and wisdom. So this one's a little complicated. So this could just be complicated when I'm trying to do a reading, lets me know that it's a complicated situation. So the message here is basically, if you are involved in a complicated situation, make sure you're not putting yourself feeling guilty or possibly feeling like you didn't learn anything, and that you may not have an opportunity to feel joy and wisdom, because that's not the case. So that means there's something that needs to be learned within self to why this happened or why that situation did not happen. Did it create your destiny? Did it create your purpose? Do you find out any type of wisdom about yourself? All right. All right. Sorry. Damn, that was like 5 minutes. All right. Okay. Let me see what else. Um. Yeah. So now jumping into the next message. That's easier said than done when something is complicated and you weren't able to adapt to the situation due to how severe and complicated the situation was. So make sure you're not focusing on that. How complicated a situation was or connection was, or maybe how, you know, either regret or disrespect or guilt or just all the harsh things that happens, that unfortunately sometimes things don't work out. So it is going to be hard to adapt to that if that's how a person is feeling. All right, so just make sure you are taking in consideration your future, okay, and assure yourself to focus on basically like healing and cleansing, um so that you can be prepared for a blessing to come in. So if you want something good to come in, make sure you're focusing on healing and cleansing and trying to figure out whatever the lesson is here so that you can receive a miracle despite there may be no communication. So now what I'm getting is a little bit of lack of communication, or it could be not a proper closure, or maybe there is no closure, or maybe something is just not satisfied on either ends, or let's see, let me clarify a little bit on that one. I love to do readings, but honestly sometimes I don't like to do what is it, love relationship readings, because I feel like a lot of people are going through all different type of human connections and experiences, and it's tricky, okay, and you can't really give the best love advice to relationships, I feel like, or somebody else's relationship, or the connections that we have with people, because this is something that the two people have to work on if they're the ones in a connection. So my best advice would be like, be mature about it. Don't be basically, judgmental, or don't be selfish when it comes to either taking in consideration of the other person's feeling or both of you guys feeling when it comes to connection, even if it doesn't work out, okay, because that's kind of what happens in when there's not a proper either apology or communication or lack of communication. Then somebody may feel guilty, or the other may feel less worthy, or vice versa. Like, it could go a million and one ways. So, and it can make the person or the people in the relationship, it may make them feel like, um, that they lost something that, could have been great, or vice versa, or maybe they regret that they met somebody. First, I don't know. But either way, just do the proper closure if that's what it is, or then what will happen is you'll have an open energy burst. It will be a full completion so that you can move forward or think about your future instead of like basically living in the past. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. All right, so the next message is make sure you are, bringing in humor to possibly things that you have to get done, you do responsibilities. Make sure it's putting a smile on your face. All right. Let's see what else. All right, moving forward. All right, keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want with gratitude, right? So think abundantly. Think abundantly. Don't think the lack of confidence or any type of self-sabotaging or any fear or any ego issues or maybe even jealousy or that you're just not enough. Don't think in that way. I mean, if you're thinking that way, then of course you're not going to be keeping a positive mindset, and you're not going to be manifesting what you want. You're going to be basically manifesting frustration in any type of financial relationship, romantic relationship, self relationship, all right? All right, when it comes to new romance, romance can bloom and it is blooming. Possibly someone likes you, maybe wants to date. So this is for someone that is possibly single, looking for something new or wanting to date or wanting to flirt. Possibly someone may want to have a friendship with you. They want to possibly have a cup of coffee, meet, talk to you. So yeah, and also meeting someone new or getting back out there. So that goes two ways. Possibly if you already know who this person is that maybe already asked you on a date. So, getting back out there, um, meeting as a friend, feeling uplifted. Make sure you're being positive about that and not feeling that, oh, especially if someone's single, you're kind of ready to meet somebody new or you like somebody, vice versa. There could be somebody you like somebody. Don't hold yourself back. Express love, a message of love, a love call, thinking of you and letting the person know or the person letting you know. So that could go two ways. Either you're the person that is liking someone and maybe you need to do this and not be scared, or vice versa. If somebody's single, then you may have a secret admirer, someone that likes you and is going to either set a date, give you a call, let you know, like, hey, let's meet for coffee or whatever the case may be, okay? All right, what else? Two more and then we'll be finished. 17 minutes, see? That's why I don't like to get stuck on love relationships, okay? All right. Make sure you are slowing down and celebrating yourself. So this goes for people that's just obviously been working so hard. Make sure you're slowing down and actually, enjoying what you've worked so hard for. Celebrate yourself. Especially if you're single, woman or man, make sure you're celebrating yourself. You deserve it. You deserve all the hard work you put in, you've earned your position, you've earned your stripes. So that's a reminder, like, this is your world. Be honest with yourself. Okay, make sure you are being honest with yourself when it comes to things you like, things you don't like, how you feel, how you don't feel. Possibly, if you're not receiving flowers, this could be for man or woman. If you're not receiving flowers and you like flowers, buy yourself some flowers, because that's going to make you feel really nice, and it's going to put you in an energy where you are going to be honest with yourself. So I'm getting that message for somebody. All right, and it's going to help with confidence. When it comes to confidence, it takes time and practice, so make sure you are practicing your confidence if you don't feel confident, okay? And make sure you're giving yourself time and working through that. So affirmations, mantras, looking yourself in the mirror, speaking to yourself kindly and thoughtfully and compassion in your mental space, in your mental health space. Do know that every storm comes to an end. That's for if anybody's going through any type of storm, battle, um especially with situations that is causing drama or it's just is drama. It's kind of like, all right, if this is a storm and it's drama already, make sure you're swimming away from any situation that is just drama and that is either basically harassing you, bullying you, demanding, constraint, anything that is just causing you not love and peace, and it's just aggravating or irritating or frustrating or making you angry. Make sure you just completely getting the strength to cut that situation off. Okay, you can manifest everything you wish to happen. So make sure you're calling on like God and divine energy to help you manifest the things that you wish to happen, right? And focus on the here and now. Don't focus so much in like illusion, la la land, getting a sidetrack. Make sure you're focusing and actually putting the thoughts and the actions, the do into the here and now. What can you do here and now? Okay, not like, oh, maybe one day we'll do that. Nah, you need to focus on the here and now and what can you do for the here and now, so that you can start manifesting what you're actually wishing to happen. Okay, it won't keep you in that stagnant nauseous energy, right? So make sure you're focusing on the here and now, and that's this is what I'm getting extremely important, is focus on the here and now. And when it comes to things that you don't want, make sure you are, this is the second card I'm getting with the be honest and stand firm for what you really do want for your life and what you want out of how you want to feel, what you want to do, what do you want to change. All right, we got one more and then, all right. So right now it is, so you are good enough, all right? You're good enough and you're going to feel good enough from now until possibly September. You need to keep reminding yourself that until you're strong in that area. If you're not already strong, make sure you're bringing love into any situation you're in right now, starting now all the way to the end of February. Make sure you're stepping out of your comfort zone, okay, in everything that you do, so that you can obviously make a change. Make sure you're being bold and courageous. Anything that's not, if you're not doing that, if you're not stepping out of your comfort zone, then nothing is going to come of that situation. So that's how important, obviously, it is for all of us. Okay, I know it's tough, but stepping out of our comfort zone, and it doesn't have to be so aggressive. I feel like it could be assertive energy, like really stepping out of your comfort zone so that you can get out of that energy of nothing is coming out of the situation, right? You want something to come out of any situation that you are investing your time, money, or energy into, right? So step out of your comfort zone so that things can come of the situation. It is a time to release negativity all the time, obviously, but from now all the way till October. Yes, October, November, actually. So from now till the beginning or mid of October, sorry. From now into the beginning of November, not October, sorry. So from now into the beginning of November, you need to release negativity. And this is extremely serious because whatever this negativity is, it is feisty. Like, it's like, I wouldn't say aggressive, it's feisty. And feisty is like, it could get aggressive, it could be like dangerous, it could be violent, it could be just really like some fucked up shit, basically. So make sure you're releasing negativity from now till November. So, 2023 maybe will be your year, especially if the beginning of the year has already been fucked up. But this is a special message for whoever. And what goes with that, it's a time for healing. It's not a time for any negativity, any war, any feisty, any bullshit, basically. All right, it's a time for healing, period. That goes for everybody. All right, two more messages and then we'll be done. Let's see. All right, so the message here is I believe in you. So it's a little seed, little sunflower seed. So I believe in you. This message I get is something that you have to tell yourself every day, like, I believe in you, like you believe in yourself. And the people that are around you need to believe in you too. So if they are people that they don't believe in you, they don't need to be around you, right? This is what you need. You need I believe in you people so that they can water this seed. Okay? It's beautiful. All right. And then out of the whole reading, let's see what will be the timeline. Despite some of the timelines I told you on some of these messages, you can still stick to those timelines. But this one will be a timeline on where you'll see some action. So what's the soonest we can see some action on any of these things, as long as you're doing the work? Okay, I'm not taking all of those, but I'll take this one. 7 months, okay? 7 months will be the timeline where you're going to continue to see within these 7 months, based off the hard work that you're putting and investing into yourself when it comes to um, finances, relationships, self-love, transformation. Within 7 months, you're going to have a big change. Okay, you're going to have that miracle, right? All right, so my name is Zena. Thank you for watching Zenagallery. I hope you have a beautiful evening and take care. Bye-bye.